All right, you guys at home, this is Number Corner on Monday, October 5th. Hello. And you've got all of your kids in class here too, so hello. They didn't see me say hello? Am I in there?
Yeah.
Okay. We are going to take a look at our red section. If you remember from last week, what we did was we are drawing different tiles out of the pot. And we're trying to decide if the amount of red we have is more than half, less than half, or exactly half, okay? So we've done it for 1, 2, 3, 4 days. So that leads us up to today. So far, we are less than half. And the idea is just to be practicing this fraction, half. Okay, we are pulling out a blue. Lots of blue.
Yay.
Okay, so what do I have to do, you guys?
Less than half.
It's still less than half. Where are all those reds?
I know.
I wonder if they're all sticking together in there.
And it's like one big chunk.
Yeah. Okay, now something else we're doing is we're going to take a look at this chart. And it might be kind of small for you guys at home. I'm not sure. Let me just check it again real quick. It might be about as good as I think they can see it. So if you're at home and you can't tell, this is a picture graph because it's a graph where we're organizing information, but instead of doing it like a bar graph, we're using pictures. And so we've got dogs here, we have cats here. It says dogs and cats down here at the bottom. And then it says students on the side, and it's numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no title because I'm asking you guys to think about this. If you were to see a picture graph like this, what do you think the question would be that goes with this picture graph? Take H, do your own work, unless you have a question, okay? Okay. Okay. Go ahead, Cross.
So, how many more dogs is there than cats, or how much is there altogether? How many dogs and cats is there altogether?
I feel like what you're asking, the kind of questions you're asking are like really good, like if you were writing a quiz or something, or you were like trying to ask questions about what's already there. What I'm wondering is like, there's probably a survey that was given. What do you think the kids that took this survey were asked? Emmett?
If you like dogs or cats.
That's kind of somewhere along those lines. Yeah, like what's your favorite, cat or dog?
Yeah.
So, but I think the questions that you're asking, we're going to get to those pretty soon too, okay?
Mine's cat.
So we're going to say that the main title here, I'm just going to draw an arrow from the title over here so we can see it bigger, is do you like dogs or cats better?
Is there a page for that?
There's not. You don't have to worry about your page yet. There's no page. Okay. Now, what I want you guys to tune into is kind of like what Cross was doing. Like, are there some questions we could ask? So, why don't you give us one of those questions again, Cross?
I know what is it? One of them was. Okay, I'll just say, how many more dogs is there than cats?
So, how many more? We want to say how many more people voted for dogs.
Oh yeah.
Voted
There's only dogs.
for dogs. Actually, we could just leave it at that. If you see how many more, that's kind of like a clue that you're going to be comparing them and doing maybe some subtraction to solve that. Wyatt, do you know this one? How many more people voted for dogs compared to cats? Like, if you look at this row, like these kids voted, I'm assuming they're kids, I don't know why, but these kids are voting for dogs. These kids voted for cats as their favorite. How many more kids voted for dogs compared to cats? Yeah, just 2, because there's 2 extra dogs, okay? So we'll just say the answer is 2 people. How many more people voted? 2 people. And it's kind of good to include a unit so that we remember what we're talking about. Okay, who's got another question that they could kind of come up with? It's kind of like you guys are the teachers now. Okay, Faith?
Maybe how many,
maybe like other people and just kid like how many adults?
How many adults? Okay, how about how many people took the survey? So, or how many people voted? How
It can only be 12 people in that whole
many people
Only 12 people can
voted?
vote in that.
Okay, I'm hearing only 12 people. Why are you saying 12?
Because 6 plus 6 equals 12, and that's
Oh, I see what you're
That's
saying.
6 on each
There's only room for 12 total votes. Yeah, you're right. But okay, Cayenne, how many people actually did vote? Across, we're going to have you tell him if he's right.
10.
10, right. So I'll just put, for our answer, 10 people. Okay. What is an equation that maybe Cayenne sort of just, oh, I'm so sorry. I told you that you were going to tell him and I took over. I'm so sorry. He agrees with you. You got it right. You nailed it. Ooh, there's another idiom. I say that one a lot too, right, you guys? Nailed it.
Literally.
Nailed it.
We didn't nail literally.
We didn't actually nail anything. Okay, so what is an equation that could show us 10? So like, I feel like maybe Cayenne added a few things, like maybe one side and then the other to get to 10. What's something that could be added together? You could also look at all of our squares from our calendar too. Grace, can you help us with
6
that one?
plus 4.
So what's the reason how many people voted?
No. So we're wondering, what kind of equation did Cayenne just do in his head to get that 10 people voted?
Can we do subtraction?
Maybe.
4 plus 6.
4 plus 6, because he could have added 4 cats plus 6 dogs, and that gave us the 10 for 10 people. Okay? What were you going to say?
Can I just do the fact family?
You want to do fact families? Who am I to stop you? Go ahead. So what do you think?
So the plus would be 4 plus 6 and 6 plus 4.
Okay, hold on. 6 plus 4 equals 10. Okay, and then what else have you got?
4 minus 6. No, 4 minus 10.
So when you're subtracting, you want to start with the biggest number.
10 minus
Mm-hmm. 10 minus what?
4.
Equals 6. Okay.
6. Or no, 10 minus 6 equals. He stole like a whole.
I
I'm
got
sorry,
one
Prof.
for that.
Okay, well, I think we've got them all, but what were you
I got
thinking?
one.
Okay, go ahead.
10 minus 2 equals 8.
Okay, that is true, but that would be a whole nother fact family, because then you could do 10 minus 8 is 2, and so that would be like a different family. Yep.
Later
Okay. Last thing, Faith.
Maybe, can it be like a bigger number plus, a smaller number?
It could be a bigger number plus a smaller number, but the answer or the sum would be even bigger than those two numbers, right? So like for instance right now the 10, like if you're subtracting you always want to start with the bigger number, because if we did 4 minus 6, like if we have like 4 M&Ms and we try to get rid of 6, we just can't, you know, so that's why you have to start with the big number. You could eat them, but then like there would be 2 that you didn't have. It's like that story problem we came up with the pizza. And you walk into a pizza place and you want 4 slices, but they only have 2.
You're starving. You're starving.
We could get into fractions, but we don't want to.
You're starving.
That's good. Okay, so that's everything that I wanted us to talk about for recording purposes, and then we're going to keep going with a few other things. So we'll see you guys later if you're at home. Thanks for stopping in. Bye.